What is important to get a message across to the audience?
The one thing that is most important to get a message through, I've said it before, I'll say it again, it's relevance. If there's no relevance, you simply won't get it through to the customer. So everything has to be targeted exactly at where it's most relevant.
Can you come with an example of how to make it relevant?
Yes. Let's say that you've been to a friend's place, you've had dinner, you talked about moving from an apartment to a house as the children are growing bigger and you need more space. You then go home, start to do a little bit of investigation online, and you find the house of your dreams, say, this could be a really great place for me. Why not, at that point in time, to give you the information on what would it cost you to actually insure that house, and do you have the economy to actually do this? Another thing could be to tell you, well, what are the crime rate in this area or this neighborhood? How are the schools doing within the school ranking system? I mean, start to give some of the information that we have and that we base our pricing on to the customer so that they can make a better decision for, in this specific case of where they want to live. That could be one.
And how do you use creativity to boost the impact of the advertising?
We've tried to use creativity. We are within insurance. We want to be creative. We don't want to be too overly creative. So when using our creativity, we actually do it in terms of trying to come up with content that can really surprise you. Wow, did Codan really put this piece of content online? It's really helpful to me. I had never seen that coming. So it's much in the execution of content that we're looking into using our creativity.
Thank you. Talking about content, what types of content do you use in your campaign?
Well, we have different types of content. We use video, we use white paper, we have standard text and photos, but we are looking into using more interactive types of content. And of course, everybody will say, well, infographics, that would be a no-brainer. But what we also want to do is that we want to do it the right way. Again, we do not want to go into something just because everybody else is doing it. We want to do it so that we do it in a well-thought way. And we want to have the relevance, right?
How do you secure a consistent tone of voice across media?
That is difficult, actually. And the only way to achieve that is through a very tight cross-organizational cooperation. So we have a lot of different business units that works in different areas, and we try as hard as we can to meet up regularly. We have a governance model that we try to use to secure that we are not saying different things and particularly not saying different things at the same time. But it is hard, it is. And I think that you should also be aware that you will make mistakes, and we're all humans, and just be open about it.